You guys like some turkey?
Careful. Oh no, Turkey Day's ruined.
Oh no, not again!
Ah, no way. 5-second rule, it's still good.
Hey there, YouTube. Back with the second half of my DA-05 powered system set A and B type Cosmo Marines version Diabattles power suits box set Diaclone Takara Tomy buzzword other buzzword DA-05. The rest of that review, and this is the second part of, I think there's only two parts for this one. So the second part of this review, and what I want to start off with is actually talking about the little cargo boxes, or raid, what are they called? Raid shelter cargo box. I don't know. I've seen a couple different names for them. I think I'm going to call them little hotels because that's where they live, or little little apartments, because they're apartments. I mean, it's a storage boxes for the little guys. One of the things about these is a lot of people have been complaining about is they're not sure like what exactly they can be used for. I know there's something that this is used for, but I can't remember what at the moment. But there's a little socket here, and then this on the top it hooks to the little pickup ship that comes with the with like a DA-06, or like I forget what the number for the gunship, the red gunship is. But yeah, you can pick these up and carry them around, and then there's the socket here. You can there's a plate that hooks in and carries them around for carrying them around with the little ships. Anyways, so the main thing that you can do with them is the little, what is this called? Like you can connect them to make like a little wall. I think a lot of people just make them into a wall, like keep your troops secure. You can do something like this if you have enough of them, and that's one of the options. You build a little fortress. I've seen some other like options where people like stand them up. Let's see, who's in here? Oh, that's that guy. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Anyways, he's here to visit. Okay, so you've got this. You can hook them together like that, and you can build like a little tower. I've seen like people do towers and like pop it open. You can sit in the tower and like look around. It's like a security tower. Anyways, yeah, you can do that. That's one of the options. I come up with a couple other things. I'll probably do them in a subsequent video. But the main thing I want to talk about with these is how they lay out the inside. So basically, on each of these, there's a on this one at least, there's a gun, and then there's in the back, this is the main gun, and then behind that there's the blaster gun. It's like a laser that goes on the shoulder, goes behind the shoulders, and this is that like hand rifle thing. Anyway, so the interesting thing here is when you look at this, okay, so this laser gun pegs into this outward sticking peg right here, but there's also a hole peg, and you could put it in there like this, but the problem is on this side you wouldn't be able to do that because you have to fit two guns there, right? So you could hook it on that other peg, but you end up basically putting this little hole here onto this peg here, right there. And so what happens is then you can close it. Well, if you don't do that, you can't fit the gun on this side, so you kind of have to do that. Just an interesting observation. Now, with the pinchy claws that come with the other Diabattle sets, you can actually so here's an example. Okay, so if you take this gun out, the shoulder laser, you want to use the pinchy claw. Put the pinchy claw in. What you have to do is the pinchy claw goes in like that. See, so it's like kind of like the reverse. It pegs in here as opposed to over here. Just interesting thing I noticed. Not super important, just interesting how there's like 5 pegs inside the doors of these things. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs there, and then in the back, I don't know if you can see it right there, there's another peg in the back. And that's how they peg in the guys. They actually have a peg in the back of their back right there, and it slides in there, and then they can peg in, and then you have your guy. Anyways, so fun facts. just interesting things that I observed. Something I thought I'd mention. I'm trying to come up with more like combinations for what to do with these little pegs, because they're like, I feel like there should be more uses that you could have with these little peg-ins. Like, I don't know, maybe you can fit more things in there. I don't know, but I think it'd be cool if you could. And so I'm trying to come up with different ways of using all the different pegs. First thing I wanted to do is actually, I discovered this by accident, or not by accident. I was trying to figure out more fun stuff to do, but I thought it'd be cool to have, you know, like more compatibility, like cross compatibility between different Diaclone eras, I guess. I mean, technically, what I'm about to show you is not really Diaclone, but it's made from a mold. It's made from a Diaclone mold that was reused. So I actually have this right here. This is the Ninja Turtle version, like mini mutant, micro mutant Ninja Turtle version of the Cosmo Roller, and it's called the Cyber Rover, and it comes in green, which I think I showed it in one of my previous videos. It's pretty cool. It does all this. It works basically the same as the normal vintage Diaclone Cosmo Roller, and so you just, you know, it's got the thing. It's got all the stuff, but this is wider. See, so normally I don't think the new Diaclone guys would fit in that port there. So what I decided to do is see if I could come up with a way to fit the new Diaclone suits into that spot, because I thought it'd be really cool. Now this may not work. I don't think it works with the. Honestly, it doesn't. I don't think it works with the new or with the original Cosmo Roller, because this is a lot wider. The normal one I think ends right here. So, you know, you got quite a bit more room. Now the thing was, I was like, oh wait, look, it's like almost exactly perfect for fitting a powered suit in there, or a Diaclone suit in there. So I wanted to come up with a way to do that. Now, first off, we should probably just show this. These guys fit really well. And now the interior of this thing is exactly the same as the vintage Cosmo Roller. So you can see kind of an idea of scale of how well these guys fit in here, and it's actually really well, because you can stick up here in the front. You can fit probably like 4 guys in there. So, you know, as far as that goes, if you have the vintage one, there you go. I think this one's a little bit rare, so because it's a Ninja Turtle one and it wasn't very popular, and they ended the line right after this came out. So yeah, anyway, so I noticed that this width here is about as wide as the Diaclone, the guys. I mean, so what I decided to do was try to figure out like different ways of setting it up so that I could fit the guys in there to make like a, I don't know, like an unofficial robot mode or something. I don't know. So this is what I came up with here. Like this, you fold his legs up like normal, like he's going in the box, and then you pop these down like this, fold them down like he's going in the box, but you flip those forward. Pretty simple. You just put him right in the front like this, and his legs lock in, and he fits really well. And then you can have them like drive around, and like, you know, they have a guy up front. I guess you turn into a bumper, or I don't know. So interesting, fun thing. I don't know if that'll work with. I doubt it'll work with the other one. But it's something cool. And so, you know, let's put the guys right here. Yeah, you have in the Cosmo Roller. Anyway, so that was the first thing I wanted to do. The next thing I wanted to do was I actually wanted to do a combined mode that I came up with, which I call crab mode. Because they look like a crab. And it actually turns one of the guys into like the clothes for the other one. So I'll do that in just a sec. Let me grab these parts so I have them all ready to go. It uses all the parts from the two guys. And the idea was I wanted to use every single part and make something like unique. So first step is I got him in like inside the box mode, or inside his raid container type of mode. And what you do is you strap them out to normal shape. And then what I usually do is I usually use the So I usually use the green guy as the main body, and I use the tannish greenish guy as the suit. So the first step is, we got guys inside. Okay, cool. There's a guy in there. He's staying in there. This guy we're gonna take out because he's not gonna fit with this. Well, he might fit it when it's all done, but I've never. Oh, let's see. Will he fit in backward? No, he's not gonna fit. So what we do is, first thing is we flip this guy upside down. That is literally the first step. No, let's see if we can balance him like that. Okay, so that's the first step. We flip him upside down, and then so what I do is I take the legs and I flip them over, and I fold them up into like a, it looks like one of those guys from Fallout, the big suit guys. One of them, like their backpacks. So I fold the legs like that, and then what I do is let's see if I can get all this stuff out of the way so we can make it more neat. So then what I do is I take this one of these guns, and I stick it right into the leg, and so let me stick it in there. There we go. Okay, and then I stick another one on the other side. The rifles, the regular hand rifles. I kind of stick them in there like that, and that is the first step. So, this interesting looking jetpack on the back. So it looks kind of like that. You can adjust the feet around and stuff, depending on what you like. I just like the way it looks, so that's why I went with that. Then we got the two guns there, pointing downward and outward. Okay, and then what I do is I fold these down for now, because these are going to do something fun in a minute. Okay, now we take this guy, we sit him in there like it's a chair. It's like he's sitting in a chair. We take his arms, and I forget exactly how this works, but we rotate them up and can attach them. Let me see if I can remember exactly how to do this. I'm trying to get the exact angle that I use usually. Let's see here. Like that. Okay, there we go. We can just hook it up with his hand for now. Maybe, I think that's right, but if it's not, I'll double check it later. And then you stick the hands as best you can. Gotta fold them kind of funny, and then you swing them up onto the handle, the farthest most handle. Kind of pinch it together, both sides. There you go. And then we kind of fold them in there, and then we rotate these arms over, and these kind of become his actual arms. Looks like his thing slid up a little bit there. That's not supposed to happen yet. Okay, there we go. And then there you go. That's the first part. We've got the arms from the back guy coming around the bottom and popping out front. So his hands are like right there. And we've got the other hand right here. We'll rotate them over so it's like directly underneath. And these are holding together with that, so it holds the backpack on, or the clothes, the backpack part of the guy. His head is down here and has now the butt. And the other guy uses his torso as a shield, or a shield, toilet shield as a seat. So it's kind of like he's sitting in there. And that's the first part of it. Now for the legs, I can't quite remember it, but I'll figure it out. I'll remember it. I'll remember it. It's not gonna not happen. How did I do that? I think it pops up like this. It goes like that or something like that. Well, let's see. So the trick is, these become the little like crab legs, like that. See, we had the little laser guns on there as crab legs, and then this goes up here like this. We get the other crab legs here. Oops, wrong direction. These go forward, and these go back, like that. And then I think I had a specific way I was doing the legs. Oh, there it is. That's what it is. It's like that. So you fold them all the way like that, so they pinch around like that. So you have the legs there. See, they're folded up and tilted forward so that the knee reaches the toe, and then you can kind of pinch them in the back around the plate that he's sitting on. So it looks all neat. And then you go like that. You got the little hands here. Hands. He's got hands now. You can set him on his crab legs, and he stands really well. He's really stable, and because he's pinned in here with the hands and the little gun handles, he can stand up completely. I like it. Anyways, and so, and then if you have, like, you know, was it DA-09? Oops, pop that off. Stay on there. Usually it's more stable than that. I didn't push it in all the way this time. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so you can have him stand there, and he'll hang out and be crab, like something like that. I don't know, but yeah. So there you go. And now for the, of course, when I show it, it decides not to stay up. Anyways, anyways, there you go. And then what you can do is you can add these, if you have the DA-09 or the DA-08, you can add the little pinchy claws from it, and you can have your guy be all pinchified and walk around pinching stuff. Now, with just the set, obviously, just this set, you wouldn't have the pinchy claws, obviously, but I like to have them. I wanted to make a like a Scorponok or I don't know, like a scorpion or something with pinchy claws, because I thought pinchy claws were cool. So there you go. You get the pinchy claws. You get the pinchy claws. You get the whole thing. He's a green guy with pinchy claws. Let me see if I can zoom a little bit. There we go. Zoom it in a little bit. There we go. Pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Looks pretty cool. I'm sure, you know, once the green version of the little jetpack set and the little roller tread off-road terrain, all-terrain set comes out in green and tan, there'll be new stuff to add to this, but for now, that's what I got. I really like it. I'm still working on some other ones, but none of them are this comprehensive. I think this one's the most comprehensive one I've come up with, so I decided to put it in this video. I really like it. And also, the thing is, I did this earlier, and I thought it was pretty cool. You could actually put the guy on the top. You can actually, if you put his legs out, if you have the extra guy, you take the extra guy, because there's still a guy inside the green suit. You take the green guy and put his legs in there, and he can sit. Oh, no, maybe not. Not right now. He's not sitting right now. Because I can put him like this for now. He can ride on the top like that. But earlier I had him pinned in, and it was pretty cool. You can also probably put him in here if you pop the flap up. He probably can put his legs in there and like hang out. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. There we go. And let's put him in. Yep, that works. That also works. You can keep his legs from bending the wrong direction. So I get for tinkering with these all the time. Anyways, he can ride on the top. You know, he's part of the team. He's riding on top. Yep, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. So that's about all I was going to talk about, I think. Thanks for watching. If I come up with more stuff, maybe I'll make another video.